evening I devote to Italianata Brava. Mahalo and welcome all blessed Brava babies to this Be Brava Live entitled Say Less Better. Now cuties, am I going to teach you how to say less better by spewing multiple metaphors and just letting my live stream just regurge out of me? Of course I am, because nothing appeals to the masses like hypocrisy. Hello. And cuties, do I contradict myself? Of course I contradict myself. I'm allergic to integrity. So today we are speaking ruefully about the idea of saying less better. Okay, cuties? So if you've ever been on the telephone, as they used to call it, with your bestie, and you had that thought, is this bitch filibustering me? The answer is yes. Okay, cuties? Wasting someone's time by speaking long and saying little is the most ineffectively, objectively offensive power move of the galactosphere. So if you want to be a weird racist like Strom Thurmond, who holds the record for the longest running fucking filibuster, this bitch talked for 24 hours straight. What? To oppose a civil rights bill that would give black people the right to vote in America. Okay, cuties? And the next day what happened? The bill passed. So you can be a racist asshole like Strom Thurmond and filibuster to get your fucking space in the universe. Okay, cuties? But it's ineffective and offensive. So we're going to talk about speaking less better. Okay? Not just so that we are polite, but also so that we're heard. Okay, cuties? Because people can't take in much information. But let's start right off with a quote from the great Maya Angelou. She did speaketh. People will forget what you did. People will forget what you said. But people will never forget that one time you wasted their time. Well, it's how you made them feel. But yes, the one time you wasted their fucking time. Trust is built through delivering the tea. Okay, cuties? If that tea is not juicy, if that tea is not sweet, if it doesn't come with a little cookie on the side to help it go down, and it takes 1 minute to drink it, people are not coming back to you. Okay, cuties? Because they got shit to think about. Okay? So here's the thing, my darlings. The most valuable resource we have, we know, time. Time is money, said the director. Well, I milked it. Right, cuties? The most valuable resource we have is time. So your rambling is actually what? Robbery. You're stealing from humans, okay? So we are going to build trust. We're going to build relationship by being that person who can say big things quickly. And not just quickly, succinctly, specifically, and then move the fuck along. All right, jars. So this is the truth. Our prefrontal cortex, so cute. It's our logical part of our brain. It's the size of a credit card. Okay. Then we got this big ass thing back here that's called emotions. Crying on subways. But up here, there's the logical swipe, right? The logical credit card that gives us credit and credibility when we can speak logically. Okay, cuties. But this little credit card can hold 7 disparate items. That means that the course of a 7-digit phone number, if one is to recall one, they've done studies where you walk through a hallway trying to remember a 7-digit phone number. The ones who had to remember a 7-digit phone number were asked, would you like chocolate or carrots? And they point blank went for chocolate, even if they were trying to avoid chocolate and be on a diet or such and the like. Okay, cuties? But those who did not have to remember a 7-digit phone number walked in the hallway, chocolate or carrots, and they chose the carrots. Okay, cuties? That just is a little tiny micro experiment to identify and show you that when we are maxed out, we can't use our logical brain anymore and we can't make decisions. That means 7 disparate items, okay, cuties? So if you're talking to a friend or coworker or you're pitching to a big screen execs and they've got 6 things running in their to-dos, you got to give them the tea in a 1 disparate item, okay, cuties? If you come in there with 14 points, they're hearing none of it, okay, because they're maxed the fuck out and you're about to put them in overdrive, overwhelm, burnout, okay, cuties? Burnout fucking city. So be very thoughtful about what is the tea. What is the one thing you want on their bill for that credit card swipe? And deliver that. Say less better. Okay, cuties, here's the thing. When we hear a little ding in our phone, we're like, oh, cute, someone loves me. When we hear ding, 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 suicidal ideation, okay? Second leading cause, suicidal ideation, aside from the upswing in home design shows over 2020. Okay, cuties? Don't ding, ding, ding on a person. Okay, cuties? If you get one text in, great. Wait, pace. Wait for the fucking reply, and then you... In human interaction, booze, it's listen and speak. Okay, cuties? That doesn't go out the window because now you're just voice noting everybody. No, sha holds the next one's on pacing, so don't worry, we're gonna get to pacing. But this is say less better. Cute. Okay. Sharing big ideas simply. When we speak, unless you're Be Brava and you're like orator of the galactosphere, you're not doing it to make everyone think, oh, what a cute turn of phrase, like what a clever human. Really, when we are speaking with intention, when we are pitching, which is the theme of this month's retreat, when we are sharing our big ideas so that they're heard and the meaning is conveyed, the most essential thing is that we facilitate the other's thinking, all right? We bring them on board. So by sharing a big idea simply, they can have their moment to sit back and be like, oh, Be Brava was brilliant. I want to give her a television show. But if I'm just like, and here's the television show, when I don't leave any space for them to have their mo, then when they're not going to come back with their counter. Okay, cuties? So that is sharing a big idea simply, not sharing to be seen as clever, sharing to actually make the other clever. All right, Jars? That is it. We're landing with our words. So here's the thing, when we talk about cleverness, there's a lot of mental clutter, right? Can we all acknowledge we've got a mental inbox full of fucking clutter? Spam, GNC. You went to GNC once, they email you every fucking day. And there's no way to get, I don't care how many times you hit unsubscribe. There is another subscription coming because every time you swipe your credit card, they're signing you the fuck up. Okay, cutie, so it is endless. Endless. You like when I bark at you? So what we need to do is we actually do work to declutter, right? Declutter our own mindset, we do meditation, we do walks, and then you meet up with a friend who has not mentally decluttered, coworker, friend, I don't differentiate, lover, past or future, and they decide, oh, here's a great place for me to mentally declutter this human, and they just spew, right? And we do this too, we might spew. I do it to you all the time, cuties. And now what have you done? You've taken all your Salvation Army already secondhand clothing. We could see that from a mile away. And you just dumped it into this person's decluttered apartment. They worked so hard to Marie Kondo. Okay, cuties, yes, she did. They have been exploring minimalism. Oh, yes, she is. Essentialism. Yes, she listens to the pods. And now you have come along, and with your lack of discernment and literal laziness, you have just decluttered into a bitch's apartment. So please do not declutter your shit into someone else's. Go work it out in your journal with a coach you could hire, with a therapist, with a, I don't know, hire someone on Craig's, okay, cuties? That's what Tiger Woods did, you know, when you look at the actual doc on Tiger. What he was really doing was mentally decluttering and emotionally decluttering on poor women who were falling in love with him. Who wouldn't? Okay, would that golf swing? Yeah, I'd be there. I'd be there in heart. Okay, Jars, so the key to another key to being a great conversationalist is not speaking with lots of words, but speaking with, as Trumpy would say, the best words. Being as specific as possible, naming it exactly. That is what makes you this sharp little tool in the toolbox that everybody wants to hang out with. Okay, cuties? So maybe even grab a thesaurus, or like, recall how they used to speak in the older days with more words than just a briefs, okay, cuties? And be specific with your language. Let it be a sharp little fucking tool, okay, cuties? So it's like, you go to a fancy dinner. Okay, this is perfect. You go to a really fancy dinner and the plates are like this small and you're spending like all your money, but you're like, actually worth 2 bites of this. And I'm like, I'm gone. I'm like surrendered. I don't even need 3 bites. That's how you want to be with your language. I'm talking like when they make a steak into a sorbet. I want to have a steak in a sorbet form. I'm still on carnivore diet. It's boring. Okay, cuties. So we're gonna look at right now 2 of the most iconic speeches in fucking history for very fucking good reason. The Gettysburg Address and I Have a Dream from Martin Luther King. So the Gettysburg Address, Mr. Lincoln came on after this other dude whose no one's name you can remember. He was a famous orator of the time. He spoke for 2 fucking hours. 2 hours at a graveyard, my darlings. How dire. How cryptic. Okay, cuties? Lincoln comes up. He speaks what? For 2 minutes. Not long enough, tragically, for the photographer to set up the shot. Taking a picture back then used to be like how old people take emails, like send emails from iPhones or iPads at concerts, and they hold up the big iPad. They're like, my children must see this rendition of the Rolling Stones. And it takes them about 45 and the concert's over. That's how it used to be to take photographs. But I digress. Okay, cuties? So Abraham was on and off before the 2-minute mark. Okay, cuties? Delivering some of these most iconic messages of our time. Truly, it's known as like the third doc from like the independence, Constitution, and then the Gettysburg Address. Like, refocused, re-emphasized, and reframed our future as America. Big fucking deal. Second, I have a dream. This man appears, he spoke for 17 fucking minutes. The most riveting words that still, if you read them today, and in your heart does it pitter fucking patter with the fucking dream of hope, you're a dead, soulless racist. Okay, Katie, I have a dream. That's what I would say best speech of all time. Yes. 17 fucking minutes. What is the point about these two speeches? Brevity, yes. Secondly, appearance, according to the herbs legends or mythologies, who knows? The rumor on the Wikipedia is that both these men wrote these speeches within hours of good deliverance. And what does that say? That says, let's go all the way back to say better less, when you're coming from truth, when you're coming from, I'm gonna puke, but authenticity. When you are coming from heart, my jars, you don't even have to worry about saying it right or saying it wrong. It comes out perfect every fucking time. And it comes out like that, super fast. Okay, darlings, am I describing my ex-boyfriend in bed? Obviously. Ha, LOL, subtweet. We don't even know who he is. Okay, cuties. It's been forever. Anyway, my darlings, I love you so very much. Please watch from the beginning on repeat. And forever and always, say better less to Be Brava. And I'll see you for work on this. Yes, cutie, we're going to be together April 30th for Be Brava virtual retreat pitch, where we're going to learn how to speak so that all those execs just like cream their pants and give us shows. Mwah! So much love. Just wanna go that extra mile for you.